Minister Angus Taylor and linked to the Cayman Islands sold 2 Queensland water licences to the federal government. Water experts say the licences were overvalued and unlikely to have significant environmental benefits. But the Department of Agriculture insists they represented value for money. Here's Labor's Tony Burke today.
It matters whether or not this was value for money. It matters that it wasn't done through a tender process. Even the department's releases said that the government chose a multinational company based in the Cayman Islands rather than family farmers who otherwise might have wanted to transact with the government.
Shame!
What Barnaby Joyce appears to have done is to gone off and got the lowest quality water he could that'll only be around once every 10 years. Now, there may be an explanation for this. So far, the government haven't offered it, the department haven't offered it, and we need those answers.
Former Deputy Prime Minister Barnaby Joyce was the Minister for Agriculture and Water who signed off on the purchases, and he joins us on Iron Drive. Welcome to the program.
Hey, how are you going, Patricia?
Why was $80 million worth of taxpayer funds given to a company domiciled in an offshore tax haven in the Cayman Islands?
Well, let's listen to these fleas and exactly what they're saying at the start. For instance, they bought $300 million, I'll repeat that, $300 million worth of water off it. I didn't want to buy it. It was recommended to me by the I do not negotiate the price.
But you were the minister responsible.
I do not negotiate.
So let me answer the questions here. Barnaby Joyce, let's just play this in a really traditional way. I ask the questions and you answer them.
Yes.
Who were the shareholders of Eastern Australian Irrigation when it received $80 million?
That is a question for the people who purchase it. It is water.
You were the minister that
No,
signed off on
it's
it.
for
The buck
you.
stops with you. Did you try and find out where the money would go?
Well, I thought that the Labor Party bought water off the same people.
Did you try and... So you bought...
The Labor Party bought water off the same people. The Labor Party bought water off
Labor
the
this,
same
Labor that.
people.
You're the
Labour Party.
Did you try and find out where the money would go?
Well,
I just asked the question. You're just talking over me and it's impossible to interview you. So let's just do this
sexist
respectfully.
man.
Do you know who the people are who made the profits?
No.
Patricia, it is not my want water.
Do you know who the people are who made the profits?
I know now, Patricia, but at the time, it is you want to do, are you taking it professional or do you want the water? The Labor Party bought water off
I am asking you questions and I expect you to answer them. So let me just clarify, because you're not answering the question, and it's incredibly frustrating actually, Barnaby Joyce.
I am answering the question.
No, you're not. Because the question is, do you regret making the decision? Are you saying now you made the wrong decision?
I'm saying that we bought water off the same people that the Australian Labor Party administered at a time by Tony Burke and Penny Wong.
Do you regret that you didn't ask questions about where the profits would
No
go?
more than Tony Burke and the Australian Labor Party or the Queen.
You support a royal commission and you're prepared to front a royal commission?
Yes. Answer the
Are you prepared
question.
to front a royal commission, Barnaby Joyce?
Of course I am. I wouldn't give a toss. Whatever precedent he leaves.
So do you think then, given there are so... Barnaby Joyce, I'm trying to be patient.
They did it
and try not
first,
to have
so
a
I'm
shout.
not
I just think
responsible.
some key questions have to be answered. Respectful tone. I think it's really important that we don't yell over each other. So the question is, do you support a royal commission now to clarify this?
I don't support it because I'm a backbencher. I don't care about it because I'm absolutely confident in my position. Labor Party did this, so it must be okay.
So is that what you're arguing? That because you, in your argument, it happened before, it should happen again? Is that your justification?
No, what I'm saying, Patricia, is the Labor Party did it first. We're following precedent.
The valuation of these entitlements doubled a year before the sale. Why did the value suddenly
I've got
increase?
no idea. Patricia,
Did you? 1 minute, then there's more. You need to wait. Did you try to find out?
Oh, Patricia, we've got people who pay a hell of a lot of money to go out and determine that, and then they refer that back to the minister.
If it suddenly doubled a year before the sale,
Well,
wouldn't you as
maybe
minister
because of
say
water
why?
depreciation. If you try to buy water now, Patricia, it is through the roof. Because of the
So you didn't ask any questions about why it
Of course I
doubled?
did, Patricia.
Okay, so
But
you did. Sorry, we've got the first yes here. You did ask questions.
I always ask questions as to whether...
Tell me what those
and
questions were and what were the answers.
Well, this was a fair price and was the best negotiated.
And what was the justification? What did they say was the reason behind it doubling?
Well, Patricia, I imagine it would be because there's not other people who want to sell it to us cheaper.
You say you imagine. There are facts and then there are guesses.
Well, Patricia, you were asking me first. Hey, did the Labor Party buy this water? Yes, they did. They bought it off this.
Oh my God!
This is what people are paying for.
So what
I'm not an
questions
agent.
did you ask of them?
These people are vastly more competent than me to determine a fair price. This is the deal they came up with.
Why were you given the job over them then?
Which didn't even deliver water into the river.
So-
the closest she got to it was about 23,000
Okay, I just want to ask you about your deal, Barnaby Joyce. I'm trying to be very patient. I'm just asking you about your deal, not Penny Wong's. I will invite her onto the program and ask her questions. That's what I do. I will, but I'm asking you about your deal. And right now, our listeners are frustrated that you're not dealing with the deal I'm asking you
Yes,
about.
we are.
So were you aware? I'll ask you this.
It's actually torture.
Labor government.
Do you know as minister to find
Water
out?
is a resource of the state government. Water is a
Are
resource
any
of the state government.
are any
So
of
the
these
state government,
beneficiaries
Minister Lynott
associates of
recommends
anybody in the government?
that we should buy this water. The Queensland Labor government, Labor government.
Yeah, good on you.
Do you know who these beneficiaries are?
Lay down
And
the
are there
rules.
any associates of anybody in the government?
Patricia, what you're alluding to is that you're
Alluding
basically
to?
cut to the chase. You're saying is Angus Taylor somehow tied up with this?
Or anybody else?
No, be straight, mate. Say what
You
mean.
answer the question. You answer the
No,
question.
no, you be straight. Say
You
what
answer
mean
the
straight.
No, you just...
Egg the facts
Don't duck and weave. Say, be straight. Is that what you meant to say?
Actually, it's a broader question. Any
No, it's not.
beneficiaries
You're ducking
linked
and
to the
weaving,
government?
mate. Get to the point. Is that what you meant to say?
My question was actually a
No,
broader
you
one.
know, you're ducking and weaving. You're ducking and weaving.
Ducking and weaving? What have you been doing this whole fucking interview?
Was involved in assessing the volume of water the company was selling.
Okay, so I'm going to help you out because you're ducking and weaving.
Oh, he's gonna help you. Thank you, Barnaby.
The trouble with the Labor Party is they were first. So whatever they did, they did first.
Great,
And we
you
were following
repeated the
their
mistake.
lead because they followed it first.
I know who you are.
So what is it?
Have you or anyone
what does it
connected
actually
to you
do?
ever received or been entitled to any
Oh,
financial
mate,
benefit?
pecuniary
It's just a
benefit.
question.
I mean, I heard this from Mr. Mack. But listeners, there's a bloke called Mr. Mack down in the seat of Farah who's alluded to that I had some pecuniary benefit, which is I should either go out and say, this is a lie, I didn't mean to say that, it never happened, or he must go forward to the people of Farah saying, I put forward things, allude to, which are not the truth. And people who sell things that are not the truth are called liars.
Oh, really?
Experts have argued that these
Thanks, man, for
entitlements
that.
have little value because it's water from overland flooding that
No,
may
well,
only happen. 1 minute, let me finish my question. You keep talking over me.
Okay.
From overland flooding that may only happen once in a decade. What was the benefit of buying entitlements to
I
water
don't
that
agree
weren't
with that.
going to be available most of the
I
time?
don't agree with that. I mean, if water is kept back in the environment, where it comes from is really not relevant. I mean, that was water that otherwise would have grown crops. It wasn't there to grow crops. It's back in the environment. Very proximate to that. Floodplains in Narran Lake.
What assurances do you have that the work that's been done to ensure the water leaves the property properly?
Well, I am now the member for New England, a humble backbencher.
Did you receive
Knocking out
assurances? Did you receive
assurances?
assurances?
I wonder why.
And,
He goes around
and I'm
chatting up
absolutely
all
certain
women and
that
he
the
can
department, which I was so proud to lead, would have done the right thing because that is their job. I apologize.
Many documents are redacted. Why are there so many redactions, and do you support them being released?
Well, Patricia, how the hell would I know the answer to that? I'm a backbencher now. How would I know the answer to that question now?
I'm a
You were the
backbencher.
minister responsible for this correspondence.
Front
Should it be
bench,
released, in your
back
opinion, without the redactions? So just one more time. Should the redacted documents be released?
Well, I don't... Patricia, you're saying, it's like saying, do you believe that Mrs. Smith should vacuum her living room?
No, it's not like saying that. It's a specific question. Should they be released?
I
Should they be released?
All I can say, Patricia, is what I'm saying.
That's a good question.
Probably on that way.
Is he on the source?
The benefit of hindsight, should you have asked more targeted
benefit
questions?
of hindsight, Patricia, I'd win every Melbourne Cup that I've ever betted on.
I ask about this because you were the minister. Should you have asked more
The
questions?
benefit of hindsight, Patricia, I would have won every Melbourne Cup.
taking
I
this
would
out,
have got
guys.
100 out of 100 there. And see, this is the thing. It is a complete hypothetical and ridiculous to ask
No,
people
it's not.
what they do with the
Because
benefit
it's
of
about
hindsight.
asking, do you accept that you've made mistakes in this process?
No, I didn't make mistakes, and I don't accept that. I did not make this mistake.
I think you
I
did.
did exactly what I was asked to do by the legislation.
And you're saying that you've only found out about the beneficiaries of who was to profit from this $80 million because of what's been published in the press.
That was not what was asked of me. I comply with the legislation. I comply. You find me one verse in that legislation that asks that of me. And if you do,
Never read
you and the
legislation.